This is a demonstration on how to create a fluted column using SketchUp. When you open SketchUp, you may have the same toolbars that I have here. Very frequently, though, people do not have the Views toolbar, so let me show you how to open that. Normally you have a standard toolbar. If you go to the View column, open Toolbars, scroll down, click in the box next to the word Views, click Close. Now you have some new tools up here that will help you go to a particular vantage point quickly. I prefer to begin all my drawings in the top view, so we're going to start there. We're going to start by using the Circle tool to pull out a circle. When you start to pull out the circle, you will see down in the bottom area the word measurement changes to radius. I'm going to type in 2.5 feet. The feet is the apostrophe mark, and hit enter. And I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to use the scroll bar on my mouse, but you can also use the magnifying glass and use the pan tool to center this. I want to make this a component, so I'm going to select the entire circle, and I'll go up here and say Edit, Make Component, and call it Fluted Column. Enter. And then I'm going to double click to open the component and make it active. I'm going to click on the Arc tool, and you'll notice in SketchUp that though this is a circle, it's actually made up of straight lines. I'm going to click on one end of one of those little straight line segments, click on the other end, and then pull the center part of that bulge part of the arc and type in 2 inches. The inch mark is the quotation mark. So again, click here, pull it forward 2 inches. Oops, it's not touching that segment there, and that's important. So I'm going to undo. Here, pull it in, type 2 inches. Good. Now, I'm going to select that little area by clicking on it with the black arrow selection tool. Then I'm going to choose the Rotate tool. I'm going to hover this protractor until I find the center of the circle. Now, when I click on the tool, just click the mouse button once, release it, then move my mouse until it gets to that center point, click it again, go up and click on that area I've selected, hold the Control key down. Now, my button on my mouse is not pressed down at this point. I'm just moving my mouse so that I move that copy of the arc around. Now I will release the Control key and click my mouse. I'll type /22, and that will say how many copies of that arc I wanted to make. Now I'll click my arrow tool back here. Alright, so I've made the copies using the array function. I'm going to use the eraser here to go in and erase these little lines outside of each arc. If I accidentally do that, I can say Edit, Undo, Erase. I want to make sure that I'm just erasing the lines and not the arcs. Okay, now I'm not going to waste your time by going all the way around. You can see what I'm doing. You would continue this process until you finish all the way around the circle. make it as clean as you can make it. Then once you have finished all of those, erasing all of those areas, choose the select tool again, select the center part, use the push-pull tool to pull it up and give it whatever height you want it to be. I'm going to choose 35 feet, 35, and the apostrophe mark, and enter. Now when your screen does this and you're not exactly sure what happened, you can click the Zoom Extents tab, and then you can click the front view and zoom out a little bit. And now you can see you have drawn a fluted column, and you can see the height of that column in relation to the person that SketchUp puts in the field area. So that's the process for drawing a fluted column. I used those particular measurements because they work well with the structure that we're working on for our project, but you can experiment to find other numbers that will work successfully for you.